Now that we have a sense of who you are and what you do, let's talk about your journey into surety bonding. Because for many businesses, that's not always a straightforward path. So my first question is, when did you first hear about surety bonding, and at what point did you realize its importance for your business? And we'll start with you, Sean.
Okay. So I've been in business for over 20 years, so I understood the importance of bonding. And particularly with professional facility services, my company, I actually did not, I don't want to say process really some of the things that I needed to do to make sure that I was bondable. It wasn't until I started looking at contracts that I was going to go after that required bonding that had me go on and sit down and really begin to understand the importance of bonding. I can say I didn't get it in the first company. Didn't understand the things that were needed, the things that you needed to do, the importance of it, and all of those things. But it was with Peter who sat down and really educated me on not only what my books needed to look like, the implications of bonding, all of those things that are needed. And so now it has opened my company up so that I can go after several more things, because I have been able to grow organically. My bonding capacity has increased, and it is because I have listened and made sure that those things that needed and were required to make my company look a certain way were all in place in order to be able to grow.
Thank you. Richard.
So I kind of got a funny story. The first time that I heard about bonding, I was working for a woman-owned company in the government contracting space. They come to me, they said, yep, we got to get bonding on this project. I'm not kidding you. I typed Bell's Bondsman into Google and started looking for a bonding company. So anyways, I got really awakened to it really quick and realized what the importance of bonding is, what it actually is, what sureties are, and grow from there. And then when I started my own company, I realized and knew the importance of relationships, financial stewardship, and operations and systems. Those three things are pillars that if you do them right and you show that to an surety company, such as Peter and his team, they will be able to go to bat for you. So the thing is systems, processes, and accounting. If you're able to do all that, it works out. So.
Okay. I hope you can hear me now. Unlike Sean, I did not know whether I was needing bond or not. And I was working as a construction manager for a small company. I was working in a small construction company, and I saw what they do, and I think I have the skill set to do it. So why can't I start my own? I did start my own, and I was doing subcontracting a little bit. And then I have to build it myself. Why do I need to work under somebody? He's just given the profit of me, and like holy chickens, I jump in and I built a very small project, $13,000. But I did not know the city has its own form, bond form, bill bond form. I submitted it. I won the project. Yeah, I'm good. Then the city rejected my bond, my bid. Why? A very simple administration error. Very simple. You guys need to learn. There's nothing simple about bonding. You have to understand the whole thing. Even the bond is there, but it is not in the right form. So they rejected my bond. I learned that this thing is very critical than I thought it to be. So I went to the bonding company and I sat down. What do I need to get this, going for? And they said, me, you need to have this thing is, if you sit with Peter and his team, You will learn a lot of things that you need to have and you don't need to have. That is the things that you need to learn. But me, with that small administrative error, I was kicked out. I learned my lesson. And that is the kind of thing, just how I learned about bonding.